This day 1091 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Like sponsor Kamashir More the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Please come me directly. You're very greatly appreciated. Today we're doing your Dea Simon Tzadiches. Sif Samach Vav Ayin Dalit. Samach Vav. Beauty Vrayim. So we ended with a cliffhanger about Kalim being saying Chanam by Kalim. Shpasko Rashba. So the Shulchan Aruch Pasuk is like the Rashba, the name, but we'll Chatichanas is available. We say with something which is absorbed in the Keli that in the Chatichanas is available. Fact Ben Yomo, but only if it's Ben Yomo. So therefore it's a new Keli. Oshel has best Yomo, it's more than 24 hours, but it's last use. Answer about the Gazais, back about the Gazai Shabola. We have to be about the Gazais which are absorbed. Mela might come on Simon Tzadik base, so that would coin that we hold Simon Tzadik base. Choisam min Chanan, but also we say Chanan. Have it didn't say Bechol Yisum is true by every Yisur. Have Kliyatz Malom Lo Naseis the Bela. But Kliyatz itself does not become the Bela. V'lomi by Belios Basar Chol of that then Klu Heter. Obviously, it's much easier to say that's the case when it absorbs meat separately or milk separately, when it's still completely heter. I feel believe it's isser, but even if it's below isser, going to bone the veil and the nesokli, which is absorbed in the veil, so the kli is also. We don't say chanal. It requires 60 corresponding the vessel. I feel bevalua kshena bas yoima. Even when there is stuff absorbed, but it's not bes yoma, this absorbed stuff does not become the vela. So only the kli itself will not become the vela. Then they brought down a different opinion. Even the balua, and even if it's on the self same day, we don't say chanan. Because the shikha is for Rishon Das Rashba, not that lenient. Pass like the Rashba. Then they were an opinion that doesn't distinguish between an old spoon or a new spoon, but rather between klicheres and other vessels. Some of these distinguishes between old spoons and new spoons. Obviously, there's no din of chanan for the vessel itself. Since whatever's absorbed, if it's not bas yoma, if the balua we don't say it, then certainly the kli we don't say it. Avobali there's also bring, but the opinion here holds the balua tamir min chaticha nasvel. Whatever's absorbed always chanan. I feel bein bas yoma, even if it's already after 24 hours. But they distinguish between klicheres and other vessels. The Gemara meaning the few klicheres mean chaticha nasvel. Even by klicheres we say chanan. Of a kosh came balua, in other words, the kli itself, who kosh came balua bein bas yoma, certainly if absorbed, and even if it's not ben yoma. Other vessels don't say chanan, other substances. The Vinki Maker didn't know even though they didn't agree to this as a strict letter of law. They were supposed to be choshish for this, the chumrah. The bracket says here, Vanir, can you know that he be there different amount? This is what I think is found there. Shkasa writes Yeshin and Machak Kul, but Tas obviously Torah Beli Yashel. Tas spends a great deal of time trying to explain what the Ramah means. So Yam Fimash Kasav as a Shapir, based on what he wrote, it works out fine to Duke. Simultaneously, Dover Pashru, it's simple, obvious. The few Shnafa Kazak Chazi Zayis is to Heter, even if half his eyes is to fell into Heter. It's not the shear for the lab, for Malchus. So Shishin Rabban needs 60 to negate it. Philippians is the Rabbanon, even if it says Rabbanon v'chatzi zayis, and it's both as a double leniency. It's half of the zayis, and it says the Rabbanon. So Shishim, you still need 60. The lab if not oser asus. It's Bible saying pay bob, but bait so she yesh bar furach, an egg which has a chick inside, or tipas dam, or a blood spot. But mokom also that where it's certainly oser. She's bashim acheres when it's cooked with other. So Shishim achas lebata plata. You need 61 to negate the emission. They added, they said in the 61, 61 mishum sheish bon gdoli muktanim, big eggs and little eggs. Yeshua in Batam Chashivas Birya, some say a different reason, because it's a Birya, it's a whole entity. V'zel rak lebatel plitas. That's only to negate its whatever it comes out of that egg. Aviyatzma, but the egg itself sheish by floach, when it has a chick, ain't a potato cloud. It's not barrier. It's not butter at all. Because sak is a barrier just inside the egg. Masam simukuf ayin sham. Sim inside is by the kibchal. By others, he killed Chachamim about lo nun test. 59 is enough. Ayin sham. That's a Rambam. According to Rambam, b'chol is the Rabban Kain. But also the Rabban only is 59. Lo kain mulan kain. We don't hold that way. The ain shum average binyan bitul ben yisrei toyis and Rabban. We don't distinguish between is it toyis and Rabban in terms of the parameters of bitul. V'koyisim is manazeh. All of the Yisurim which we have today, Klum is Batlim Mishishim, all of them negated with 60. V'bal Chometz a Pesach b'yayin Nesach, well, not just them. Chometz a Pesach, yayin Nesach, Tevel, untight stuff, Orla, in the first year, Kilei Karen, Kilayim, Kamvur B'Chosein was learned in their specific halachas. Kamei Einam Shavim Zelazeh, these also are not equivalent to each other. The Yesh should be Tulam Masayim, some require 200, Yesh should be Mashu, and some even you have they're also Mashu, no matter what the proportion is. Samachas. Bezel Shon Rabbeinu Ramah B'Siv Ches. This is what the Ramah says. Kol Yisum B'Chulim is Batlim B'Shishim B'Chulei. All Yisum are nullified in 60. Vach Yisrael no same time there as long as it doesn't give a taste in the pot. And no same time was there if it gives a taste that pot who awesome tzaratzim, it's also in and of itself. I feel bad about this, not bottle even in 1,000. Calls much magishin time as long as you can sense the taste. Therefore, salt and spices, when things which are made to give taste, if they are intrinsically usher in of themselves, then aim not negated 60 or kalashono. This is also Nisur Rabbanan, no distinction. This is both the Taz and the Shach agree with that. If the Isra, these spices or herbs or salt is because it absorbed in Isra from somewhere else. I feel Mr. Rice, even they absorb the rice and come ain't no sim b'shishim, then it's don't ask them on the 60. Vav shenosi time, even though they give a taste. They should time atzmon ain't on asarak machas isra balua. The taste itself is not also, it only also because of whatever is absorbed. Then no it's more significant than this itself, balua bahen, which absorbed them, shenosi yosim b'shishim does not ask them more than 60. Also we know the salt or the spices do not give a taste. Or should have a curd melech, such as where one crystal of salt or tavlin or spice fell into a large pot. It's also okay. But by the default assumption is that they do give a taste. That what you said, that something which is made for taste is not batel. It's not because of significance. Kiburia, like a whole entity, and a piece which is suitable to give to guests. Now you see it's time because it gives a taste. Kim shows time, it does give a taste. Ain bo koch less, so it doesn't have the capacity to answer. Samachtes, V'da, you should know, there are some great commentators. She pushed the verb up and said, they explain the Ramah in the following fashion. The Zesh about the Mashishim and Mustam, that which is telling is bottle 60, that's the default assumption. Havaksha Isser, nice in time, Gam Yez Mashishim, but the prohibited substance gives a taste even more than 60. Usser, B'chol Yisurim, it's usser in all prohibitions. L'chem Melech V'tam Enem B'talim. That's salt and spices are not butter, which we stomach at the same time, apel, because we assume that they give a taste even up to 1,000. It's miyani, that's a shach. It's miyani, Mastan, it says the Arukh HaShulchan, Sheikh Fakr Sam, see if you test, that says, Kamar Yishon, the Yosem Shishim, Eino Oser, it doesn't answer the time kolashum. It's a weak taste. Because the Gam Bavi, the time about this, so let's say even if it's Bavi, the time is butter, because it's time kolash. V'yoshan Lamar Kain, the Zeh, Mefurish Bagmar. We can't say that because it's not explicit Gemara. Milsa David Taima is not butter. Avad the Milsa David Taima, no time chazak. It gives a strong taste. Well, called our position like anything else, will give it less than 60. Session Rabacha Isa in no time. That way he said, well, as long as this doesn't give a taste. Coming also time chazak, time milk. It means a strong taste, like spices and salt. Then comes also called Yisurim, and it's not referring to all Yisurim. Hachi Perushim means Rabacha Isa ain't no time. So the Isser does not give a taste. No much come call Yisurim b'yosim shishim. I call Yisurim which don't give a taste in more than 60. I've imagined no time b'yosim shishim Also, but it's something which gives taste in 160, like salt and spices are also. I'm not sure what exactly he added on here. Okay, to Samach Tes and Samach Es. Not sure what his issue was with going over Forshim. I mean, I understand he has an issue with his own Chiddush of Tam Kolosh, but okay, I don't know. Ayin, Vizeshko, does say I'm much good Sab no Sif Ayin Hey, maybe it's going to be clarified there. Ayin, Vizeshko Sab, everything wrote to Rak Isser Machmas answering about only if it's Isser intrinsic also, Isser it's not Batal. Egam Asuk Shatam Melch Bluim Isser Acher, doesn't mean when the salt and spices are absorbed from another Isser, ain't Tzorch L'Shar Klal and Egdam, you could just ignore them. The Yoshem HaKain can't say it. Iu Pasuk B'Simen Tzag Beis, he says, Amir M'chol Yisum Chaticha Nasa Devela. So that's the case. The salt and the spice are also chanan. So shar negdam shish b'shishim k'din isa b'loben. But it means only need 60, even because the taste of the salt and the taste of the pepper is not a taste of isser. You only can correspond to the volume of the salt or the pepper. I know. V'day yishno shedin zeh. Because I was saying about the taste of this, the kind of shanim. This is among the tastes of the shanim. Yeshua was saying shechok b'zeh. Those argue. Kumash Kosa Batur Sof Siman Kupay B'Shem Riva Varash. That feel Melch Abula Midam, even the salt is absorbed blood, which means it's not intrinsic. Tzorch L'Shar Kilu Adam Hayakula Melech. Have to reckon as if the blood itself was salt. If it's not bottled even 1,000. Say about the Shulchan Baruch Hu, Lo Yviu De'ez Their Klal. They don't bring this opinion. They seem to have compelling evidence. For that we say, they're not all shum are equal. Brine is she is close to 200. Now Chumas Daktam Etzir Asur, concerning that it says in Chumas that a non-kosher fish, its brine is also. Remember Revius Besar Saim, it says a Revius in 2 Sa'ar, which is close to 1 in 200, I'm sure. For Isra Tzein Eliminair Sham Nunis. The Isra Tzir is only because of the fat, forbidden fat. Nevertheless, we reckon with the vinegar and the salt within it. So this is evidence, I guess, not to the poskim, but to the Riva and Rosh. Because as you go after the blood, which is balua and the salt, and you regard as a new chetze, salt blood salt, and therefore asers corresponding to the taste of the salt, not according to shishim, which would happen if you just had blood. Make sure to answer those answers. Rabbi Yossi Polik Rabbi Yossi Taka argues. Very move on. It's not clear. Gemara ain't maybe a cloud. Gemara doesn't bring his words at all. But then so bad that's when we call the sus pasuk Rabbi Yehuda. Pasuk Rabbi Yehuda and Sham. Practice says that Sham places chokim b'zek much kosav b'shem Mordechai and Sham. Possible places argues on that. I'm based on the years 19 years that seems to me the adraba. On the contrary, mikan yesh raya lehefech. It's a diametrically opposed proof. These are acting on below ibn Isser. If you're going to say that even absorbed in Isser, don't come over Isser Hatzma, you could say to be like this itself. You can't yesh melach. Low leave to that's the case here with salt. It should not be even 1,000. Double the time because it gives a taste. Yet that's not what it says here. It says 200. They only follow the Isser which is absorbed. So why need 200? Because Chanan. Because the salt and the vinegar becomes usher on account of the fat, which is obviously fine. B'shiaru is to times and Moshe Mosayim, and they reckon that this taste draws out until 200. I also argue you could say this really low meaning chatir and asvei rak basum chov. We only say chanan by basum chov, not by sharsum, or the balach, or if it's moist, low meaning chatir and asvei. We don't say chanan by liquids. The taste is lokachagav, but the taste is not difficult at all. Brackets, he says, I'm Torah Kusil. So it's so it be mino shein mino. Then negative Torah so he doesn't buy chiluk between mino shein mino. I give a kasab is about Arukh. Says Nisar the davar nasel tam ketzar, so which is made to give a taste out. So called davar cholif, anything sharp. Like spices and salt. Coming also kenu. This is what it means to say. Shezeshamu chazal mislevi the timer robotil. Which chazal said something which is made for taste is not negated. And a kavanah kibshudo. It doesn't mean like you would think it means. Okay, ruba assume levatlu be'elef. The most assume will not be counted in 1,000. The rov shmonim, most oils, ruba macholim, and most foods have either timer. They're made for taste. Moshe Rabbeinu says Yeshu the shuman shalisa lo about the b'shishim. And some people ask that the third grain of fat should not be worth even 60. Then the call of the time there's nothing which is made for taste more than fat. So too by butter or yain or wine, etc. Thereby that coming of time charif kimelach v'tavlin. And so he says milsavi time was not stam, something which you want to taste, but it's something which is made to give a sharp taste, like salt and spices. Says by Baruch Sim Tov give a beitza. In a bottle, if you use egg white to whiten food, it's not bottle. Sometimes chazusa is because it gives a different look. It says among Avram and Taz say that. For the B'Shem besides the Davish Matin over there, not sure what the case is in Tav Kuf Yud Gimel. I'm not sure why it's a Davish Shish Matir. But in any event, that's what he says. Let's trust him. I got Yesh Misham, those who say the other meaning the milsa be a time a little butter would say something made for taste not butter. I feel bad for 1,000. Zelba mean b'shein amino. That's when it's not the same species. Shem Shometam, when they say taste, I feel Shavin, B'Shem, even they have the same name, Lo Batil. They're not Batil. Shometam, if they have the same taste, Batil Shishim is Taka Batil 60. Shachanim Torah Chatas, because about Israel Torah as well. The novel Tavli and Mino of spices fall into their own type, their own species, Muta B'Shishim Shai it's one of the six, like any other Isser. If you write Mitzir Shabbat Messiah, and he brought evidence from Brian, who's brought in 200. You never lay no Mino. But if it fell into something which is not the same species, or melech, the time of it, then salt is made for taste, made about that feel better. It's not about the 1,000 iron sham. If you much have seen iron base, any my misham, whatever, see fine base. Whatever you see fine base, that it's the higher shear is because of Hanan of the piece. There's no proof. Right. Anyway, it says maybe it's machlekes and place of riva and rash. So those who argue, and move on. But it's not clear in at the heart of the matter. Dim have a mino, if it's its own species, gam assume the time and also made for taste. They must give some taste to some dish. And therefore that's good. Can't be it's made to give the same taste. It must be meant to give a different taste. Otherwise, why putting it in? What's the point? So in Kemachel, it's a tapsha both nosim matam. They must give a taste of something. The definition is enomino. Unless we say remove the enomino as if it's not there, and its own species becomes the majority and negates it. It's not clear.